Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Today I scored at the flea market. I'll just show you the lovely coins I found today. And funny thing was, I was talking to one of the vendors, just chit-chatting, and some fellow taps me on the shoulder and shows me his iPhone. And he goes, "Is this you?" And basically he was showing me my channel screen for Coinpicker. And I said, "Yes, it is me." And so I want to give a shout out to Kozz. That's K-O-Z-Z. That's the name of his channel. Check out his videos. It was really cool actually being recognized. And I go, "How you knew it was me?" And he goes, "Well, I sort of recognize your voice." I go, "Okay, cool." Last time, another viewer recognized me only because I basically was talking to him about YouTube, and no, he didn't recognize me, but I basically told him I'm Coinpicker, and he told me that he watches my channel. But this time, first time someone local actually was right behind me and really recognized me. So that was pretty cool. And I think he even asked me a question about coin shops on my channel a week ago, which I only finally noticed now. So, getting back to my find. There is one vendor that I always pass by his little booth, but you know, he has a whole bunch of knickknacks and some silver, a spackling of coins, but you know, he doesn't seem too friendly. And you know, every time I ask to look at something, he always says, "Oh, I showed it to you before." You know, very abrupt. So this time I saw some things I liked. I actually saw these silver quarters, Canadian quarters, and they were sticking out in his display case. So I asked him to pull it out, and I asked him, you know, expecting a outrageous price. So I asked him how much are for the quarters, and they are Canadian 80% silver quarters from 1942 and 1952. This one's probably in about fine condition, sort of worn. King George the VI on it. This one's a little bit better. It's about VF condition. So I was expecting him to say something like, you know, what the average vendors would charge, like, I don't know, $7 each or $8 each. But he said, $2 each. I couldn't even pull my money out of my wallet fast enough. But I said, "Oh, actually, yeah, I'll take them." But, you know, I tried to haggle him a little bit more, you know, but he wouldn't, you know, hear of that. You know, I said, "Hey, how about $3 for the two?" But, you know, no way. So I noticed these two American 40% silver halves, and he wanted $6 each. I go, "Whoa, what a big difference. I mean, this is a deal." Didn't even have to work it down. So I pulled out my money. I go, "Hey, how about $3 each?" So together, $10. And he was actually, he must have been calculating or something. He was just sort of giving me a blank stare for a few seconds and then stuck out his hand. So basically, "Okay, give me the $10. So these ones I pretty much bought at spot, $3 Canadian. So one's a 1968 and 1969 D mint mark American 40% silver dollars. So overall, it's, you know, a pretty good deal. $10 for these 4 coins. And actually, afterwards, I was chatting with him, and he seemed to have warmed up and was a little bit nicer. So I definitely will check out his stall again. Now we had formal introductions, so hopefully he'll be nice next time. And I went to another stall and went through my usual junk bin and pulled out about 40. I noticed a lot of high denomination Japanese yen. So actually the seller said that he pulled some coins from the back and just dumped them all into a box in the front. So I noticed a lot of new stuff. So I pulled out, here's some 50 yen coins and 100 yen coins and 500 yen coins. So right now the yen is pretty much like the value of a Canadian cent. So what we have here is about 4,350 yen, which exchange value is $45 Canadian. So I will put this in a hoard, wait until someone, plans to go on traveling to Japan, and maybe I get face value. Sometimes people on Craigslist, they do list, certain denominations, certain currencies that they're looking for, I guess, as convenient small change when they go traveling. So they are willing to pay face value. I've met a few people like that. And, worst comes to worst, I could always put an ad myself, offering, this for face value. So $45, I got these. Well, actually, this is part of it. I'll show you what else I got. So these coins are not too old. I mean, most of them are from the 80s up to the 90s. No collector's value. And also, in that junk bin, I found this Italian 20 centesimi from 1894, copper nickel. And if it didn't have all this, I guess you could call it corrosion or environmental damage, this would probably be a $10 coin. So, I don't know, to say it's worth $5. And here's 3 coins, also from Italy. First one is from 1942. And it is also 20 cent, I guess it's centesimi as well. And this one is from 1940. That's 50 centesimes. And this big one is also from 1940. And it is 2 lira. Oops. Not silver. These 3 are actually stainless steel. But as a set, the catalog value, I believe this is $1, $3. So it's a $5 set. Pretty neat wartime set. And let's see what else I have here. I did find some silver in that junk bin. I have a sterling silver Australian threepence from 1943. With King George VI. And this is, well, it catalogs for about $2, so not bad. Next, also found a silver Canadian coin, a 1967, I believe it could possibly be 50% or 80% silver, Canadian 10-cent coin from 1967, our centennial year with the mackerel. But usually, I just treat it as 80% because the other one is identical and you'd have to like melt them down to figure out which is which. Pretty cool. And I found a 68% silver 10 francs coin from France from 1933. This is pretty nice shape. Big honkin' silver coin. And this is worth about $8 American, so let's say $10 Canadian. And there you have it. Pretty decent finds. Basically, I paid $10 for these 4 coins. And all these, which is about 40 coins, including the silver, I paid 25 cents each. I actually asked the vendor, hey, since I'm picking so much, how about 25 cents each? So that's like a roll of quarters. So that's like all this for $10. So today my total spending is $20 at the flea market. Got all of this. Pretty nice score. The value is about $85, give or take, for $20. So I think that's a pretty nice bargain. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this haul. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.